Yo people, welcome to the Outtake Show.
Hello,
the
how
show,
are you?
the talk show where we give our outlandish takes within the movie and TV world. This is episode 40. We are officially in the 40s, baby. Who would have thought?
Really fun, goddamn man.
Not me.
We did 10 episodes, it took a 6-year break, and it came back and it took us 30 episodes on the door.
Took us 2 years.
That's way too long. It's way too long.
But we got there,
Boy.
Yes. Today we'll be talking about movies such as Love Lies Bleeding, Kingdom of Planet of the Apes, and The Fall Guy
Say that
as
again?
well.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Say it faster.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Go.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
You're too white, go.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Start with bang. Yeah, baby.
He said, I got shots last episode, I'm getting back.
Kingdom of the Planet of the
Who
Apes.
says this?
Well,
Who says this? But he's gonna cry later. I don't know why he does this.
Moving on. Kingdom of the Planet. I can't say it. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, so now my white sounding voice works. Okay.
Oh shit.
You can't use my button for him.
No, are you serious?
Huh? I got headphones. Sorry.
Man's gonna shoot me, shit.
Friendly fire! No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
But yes, if you didn't know, we got Aladdin in the building. Aladdin's in the building. Of course, we got the Simon
Show them your fake Louboutins then.
Yo, gang shit. Fake Louis. Red bottoms.
Okay, it's getting crazy now.
Man, this side, yo.
It's getting crazy.
All of June is gonna be like this.
It's crazy.
The whole of summer's gonna be like this. Every episode's gonna start with a banger.
Every episode's gonna start with a banger.
Yeah, boy.
What you guys saying, man? How you guys been, man?
Well, started, I'm dripping buckets.
Yeah, I'm hot, bro. I
Weather's
sweat.
good
I sweat
today, boy.
easily as well.
Muy
So guys,
caliente.
if you guys didn't know,
Muy
right now,
Hace sol. Hace sol.
it is what 26 degrees right now today, so
man.
it's a hot day today. So
Boy.
pardon the sweat you're gonna be seeing on camera. Russ all sweating out.
Don't be going like this.
PCI. Dripping. Everyone's shiny in that, bro. Free lights on us.
And I didn't even
Yeah,
bring
and
up.
free lights on us as well. Hopefully
Crazy,
we look
innit?
kind of clean. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even bring the blotting paper, so we're gonna be glistening.
Oh, yeah, you used to do that.
Oh yeah.
She used to bring like these like sweat prevention papers that we would.
Yeah.
I was like, allow man, and you know would be like,
Yeah, 100%.
tapping yourself, and I was dead. No one says. But it's a good day, man. It's a good
It is a good day, man. We've been off for a week now.
Oh,
What you
can't
guys
wait.
been saying? How you guys been?
A new hair, new me. You know,
If you can't tell, all the
Arr.
visual watchers out here, we've all got our hair done, you know, small, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Fresh out the.
Had to take a break to get right.
Yeah, man. You know Michael Richards? You know Michael Richards, right?
Michael Richards.
Michael Richards, he's a footballer. He has a trim 3 times a week.
Oh, is that the journalist guy?
Yeah, the black guy.
Presenter? Yeah.
Bro, he has a.
He say he pays what, £200 or something?
Something like that, yeah, and like everything gets a shape up before every set. I'm trying to be like him.
Man's you good.
Bro, you're fiddling with the mic.
Sorry, all
No
the
idea, bro.
listeners.
Sorry.
It's like someone getting into a fight.
Man, I was talking like about
Like,
fucking haircuts.
what? Let me do my dance.
Yo, well, we talk about fucking music as well, yeah?
Sorry,
Sorry,
my little cover came off, so I had to
dead
put it
cat.
back on.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get every like I think the fast English. The past like out of the past 10 episodes, I think 3 of them I got a trim on the same day as a shoot. I kind of like, you know,
You want to come in nice and fresh and feeling
yeah,
good,
it's like I know like this is my day. I'm gonna get a nice cut because like my bedroom is big.
costly, no?
You got huh? What? There's a trim. I'll get a trim anyway. So I get trim like once or twice a month, but at best.
Oh, twice a month. Fair. I don't think I do that consistent.
No. I have a desire to look good.
Fair.
I like
Fair
so.
enough.
It's
I
okay.
wonder why. He
Who's
just wants to look good for the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my fans ran away and I missed them. He's come back.
I know, you stopped wearing tight jeans as well, man.
Yeah, man, I'm better now.
I did what you wanted.
I've changed.
I made myself better. What you saying, Maz?
Maz, be telling me.
I'm here, innit?
Maz is
Who says that?
Here.
Who says that? I'm hearing it. Someone says that.
Man's just here, innit? It's
Yeah,
a
who's
meme.
that? Yeah, I know, but who?
okay.
Oh, I'm bugging out,
You
bro.
think
Anyway,
about it. We've got a lot of
How
stuff
have
to
you
talk
been?
about.
How have you been,
Junior, talk to
Junior?
me.
Myself, I've been good, you know.
Do this?
How was
Sweating.
Letterbox? You
Damn.
got
Oh, yeah,
to.
how's Letterbox?
Letterboxd was
Yeah.
good, you know.
What did you get?
This week's been very consistent on me, like watching a lot of movies. I guess I'm getting myself prepped and ready.
Same, boy.
Because next month I'm going to do 100 movies in a month. But we digress from that.
You're taking a piss.
Well, we digress from that. So I watched a bunch of movies, of course.
I
We're going
know.
to talk about it in depth, but we did watch Love Lies Bleeding. Well, I watched Love Lies Bleeding with Letterboxd, which was pretty cool. They gave us one of the cups, and of course, socks as well. I'll put up there. So gym socks is pretty cool.
These socks are cold.
Yeah,
It's
they're
24
quite hot
and
still.
the heat on the.
So when I went inside there, they had like a bunch of like freebies chilling there. I took my seat. Ooh, little knocking going on. We got a little bit of construction going downstairs, so you might hear a little.
Might be a new set.
Might
Might not. Might
be a new.
We should maybe just watch.
Imagine.
Stay tuned to find out.
And then you come back disappointed. What else did you get? You got. So is it just those? Did they have anything
So
else?
they gave me socks and they gave me these cups here.
They give you.
Oh, like pint cups as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is it?
not that.
Can you see it? No, you can't even see it still. Let me show you this cup. You got burnt. Is it just? Did they give you a poster? No bag? No nothing? No.
No poster, no bags, man. I did get some cool posters for another film watch, which is somewhere here that I'll bring up later on. For one of the main films we're going to be talking about, which is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, I saw that.
The poster was really
Cinema
cool.
Comic.
Shout out Cineworld, they do dope posters. But when I was there, they had these on all the seats. Obviously, I waited, I plotted, waited for the film to finish. Then I got up. I took two.
Swipe.
I got one for you. And I got one for Mazavet.
You know so bad, yeah? I'll be real. Firstly, thank you. I love you. Amazing.
Thank you.
No worries.
I actually looked at your story and said I really want one.
Yeah.
I was upset I didn't go. I like the movie, but I didn't want to watch it again so close to when I watched it the first time. That's why I didn't choose to go. But I looked at your story, I'm like, I want these socks.
The socks are hard. I know
Socks
when I
are
saw the
big,
socks, I was like,
fun.
this is hard. It's very like
When it says
cool little gym socks.
824 on it, yeah. I like it.
824, I was like, yeah, I'm sold.
And then the cup as well. What are you dumb? I can't use it at home.
It's pretty hard, man. It's pretty
Support
dope.
the lesbians.
Yeah, shout out to lesbians.
Happy Pride.
Happy Alphabet Mafia. Come on.
But yeah, if you guys want to go to any of the Letterboxd screenings, I recommend making a Letterboxd account. They do throw out random at random times they'll send you emails saying we've got this RSVP to get into one of their screenings. You have to message in the right time, and I'm sure you can get a seat, but you can get to watch the movie for free, and they have little freebies there as well. So do check out Letterboxd. to get one of the screenings.
We can fill up this entire set with just bag of freebies, bare freebies.
Yeah, 100%.
You need to bring some bags. Any bags that you don't use, slap it on
I've
the
got a
wall.
couple bags. You know.
Yeah, you got a couple bags. Two bags. Pew on that.
Couple bags.
Yeah, man. We got over there though.
Mazafal.
Yeah. Mazafal.
I'm not cinephile! It's like that video I sent you guys where I was like, oh yeah, I'm not a cinephile. And then I looked on my fit. I was wearing a Pulp Fiction t-shirt and I had my movie
bag.
tote bag. And I was
You're
like,
pissed.
wow.
Who do you think you are?
Maybe straight to death. But seeing that we've got the freebies, that I guess we should get straight into talking about Love Lies Bleeding. So
Oh yeah, cinema.
that is I'm gonna just bring up what I have, the notes I have on here real quickly. So yeah, this is a feature film that is out now, directed by Rose Glass.
Spoiler free. No spoilers in this.
No
review.
spoilers, yeah.
I mean, unless Maz wants to walk out later
Oh yeah,
on.
shit, man, silence. My bad.
Hey, B. I'm trying to be inclusive. You're the host.
I just want you to start this. Oh,
No,
no,
yeah.
Also, like, I feel like a lot of people, this is one of those films that a lot of people haven't seen.
Yeah.
And it'll be good just to have two different perspectives on it. Like, person who's researched on it, but not watched it, and then you guys have watched it, but not done the research.
Okay, we can do no spoiler. Aladdin, can you do a no spoiler?
I'll try my best.
Because you already did a spoiler earlier, by the way.
He did. He did. You're like, this is the best part of the film. I just said it.
No. On a serious thing, I genuinely try my best. Look at the face. I genuinely try my best to keep it as vague as possible.
You and Mac are so bad at describing films without spoiling.
No, but firstly, it was just a really good joke. But did I not keep it vague?
No.
That wasn't vague.
No.
I genuinely
You
thought
won't
that
say
was
what you said. It was off camera, but it was,
I
essentially
genuinely
wasn't
thought it
spoiler.
was vague as hell.
You said the character did this to that.
No, yeah, but I didn't specify.
Why are you stuttering? Why are you stuttering? Why are you stuttering?
Just say it, man. God.
So
Alright,
Love
spoiler
Lies
free.
Bleeding has Kristen Stewart and what's her name?
Katie O'Brien.
Okay, yeah.
Is it Katie O'Brien?
Yeah, it's
Might be Katie O'Brien, yeah.
It's Kate O'Brien.
Sorry, Kate
She
O'Brien.
was in Star Wars as
She was in Andor and she was in something else. I had no idea it was her. When I looked at her filmography, I'm like, oh shit, I've seen the Bears.
She's on her rise right now, but it stars two of them. Kristen Stewart's character plays a gym manager that falls in love with Jackie, which is Katie O'Brien's character, who is a bodybuilder. Their love suddenly turns into violence based on Kristen Stewart's character's family, which is a criminal family mob situation. That's not a spoiler because it actually is the description of
And
the
it's
film.
in the synopsis.
I actually had no idea about it. I really went into this completely blind. All I know is there's
Same.
gonna be love, there's gonna be lies, and there's gonna be some blood.
Yeah,
That's
and
what I
it's
need.
gonna be
And it's gonna be lesbians.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that part. Yeah, that's part got me in cinema.
Yeah, so I watched the film. I watched it a Pitch House in Hackney.
Sorry.
I went to go watch that the weekend it came out, and then luckily Letterboxd sent us invite as well. So I ended up watching it twice. What I can say is, when I watched it in Pitch House in Hackney was cool, but watching it in Letterboxd, it was definitely a different experience because you're actually watching it with quote unquote like movie lovers. So when certain scenes, obviously I've seen the film already, so I'm watching it with them. I know what's about to happen, but they reacted to it as you kind of wanted people to react to a film. Like the jokes they reacted to.
Did it give a similar vibe to when we went to Deeper Thinking for Saltburn?
Yeah.
So
deeper into movies.
Deeper into movies.
Rio Cinema that does that.
Rio Cinema. So basically, we went to see Saltburn with Deeper Into Movies, which was great. And I think with Letterboxd, which I also received when I went to see Boy Kills World, is when you go with people who genuinely enjoy films, it's not a completely silent cinema experience. Everyone's really reactive.
The reaction is really, it was really good. Like certain points, which when I watched it the first time, I made out laugh that. But when I was them laughing, like, oh wait, this is quite funny. Or this is like kind of like violent, or like this is kind of like da 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 da. But what I'll say is it was just more of a pleasurable experience watching it with movie watchers compared to just casual people that maybe don't not go cinema as much.
Yeah, plus there's like when I go watch blockbuster movies at like 5 p.m. on a Saturday, you're surrounded by people that's like they just go watch the biggest movies available.
Yeah.
I told you when I finished watching Godzilla vs Kong, they clapped. They give it They give it a round of applause. I was genuinely upset.
Yeah.
If I watched it with Letterboxd, no one would be
You
clapping
would not
that
have
shit.
said this a year ago.
No,
Trust. Look at the show. Look at the growth.
Look at the growth.
Went from tight jeans. Now his legs are loose. His blood, the blood in his brain.
The circulation from is going really well for his brain, and now he's like, wow,
It's all good.
like I don't care for
watched
the
the
big
movies
bangs
before
anymore.
the outfit changes. But yeah, sure.
But your taste change.
Yeah, shut up. Anyway, yeah, that's so. Yeah, watching. I mean, I'm not even gonna say the movie, but when I go watch midnight screenings for certain movies, whole new experience.
Yeah.
Because you're with fans, you're with people that, especially when it comes to like, what do you call it? Not picture house. What do you call these movies? Art house movies.
Yeah.
Not many people are gonna watch it.
Yeah.
In terms of blockbuster numbers, you're not gonna get those kind of numbers. So when you're watching with fans,
From the candles, please.
it's gonna
It
burn.
does look better, doesn't it? We could probably blow out that candle still.
That's hot. Is that not hot?
Yeah, but I'm holding it from. It's not like.
Yeah. So watching art house movies that are good movies.
Yeah.
Genuinely good films.
Yeah.
And we are around people that love, appreciate, and understand the difference between a good film and a bad film. That's art house movies don't appeal to the blockbuster movie watcher.
Yeah.
Right? I would know. they don't appeal to them. Like so. Yeah, I should have went with you. I'm so sorry I didn't.
It's cool, man. I enjoyed watching it with this crowd. It felt like I was watching it again. The pacing, it definitely, obviously, because I've seen it before. It felt quicker because obviously I just knew what scene was happening. But my overall thought of this, what was that? Sorry.
The movies feel quicker when you know what's
watch it
happening.
again. It feels a lot quicker.
I'm the opposite. It feels longer.
Was it?
When I watched Mission Impossible the second time with you, it felt long.
But I thought it was just generally just long.
No, I enjoyed it the first time.
But I think maybe you pay attention more to the pacing, maybe the second time.
Yeah, I got that millennial mindset.
Were you able to like pick out any more nuggets that you'd missed from the first time you'd watched it?
Yeah, because I knew the whole synopsis of the story now. Watching the second time, I won't give spoilers, but certain stuff I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, that's dope. Like certain moments. But my overall thought of the film, I thought it was a good film.
Yeah, definitely.
Ratings.
My score, I got a score rating now. I'm glad you mentioned this. My score rating now is a 5-star rating now for
Right,
my
you
films.
just dumped my one. I don't know.
So sorry, because this one's easy for me to just lock in. This film, I give it 3 stars.
3?
Yeah, I give it 3 stars.
What do you give it, Landon?
I think the 5-star rating is too tight.
But
that makes it easier for me.
But let's try it. Let's try it for the audio and for the visual listeners.
I don't know, because like I would
This guy can't
look
answer
out
the
of
question.
10.
Just answer the fucking
No, because I need context, innit? You can't give a number. Out of 10, I'll give it like a 6, but out of 5, I'll give it a 2.
2?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That
Because
would
2
make that makes sense at all.
No, because 2 sounds bad.
A 6 out of 10
But to
will
me-
be a 3 like me.
But
Oh,
for
yeah.
me, a 1 is a movie that I go watch because I want a movie. One isn't a terrible movie for me.
Oh, is it?
Back to Black or Man and Web isn't on the scale.
One star.
One
No,
star
but
to me is
I
like
said
Godzilla
Back
Kong.
to Black. Back to Black, I gave a half a star.
That's what I'm saying.
But you can give half stars if you
No, but I'm
need
saying
to.
in my 5-star, how I do look at 5 stars. If you're a terrible movie, you're not even giving a star. You're 0. 1 star is something like Godzilla, Kong, Mission Impossible, those kind of movies. 2 stars are movies that I wouldn't want to watch again, but I enjoyed myself. 3 stars are movies that I would want to go watch again because it was fun. And then 4, 5 are movies that I would buy on Blu-ray and I would
That's
watch.
kind of my
That's how I
score
look at
rating.
it. So when I give it a 2, I enjoyed it, but I'm not going to go watch it again. That's what I'm saying. But 2 sounds crazy. 2 sounds like I hated it.
Yeah, my score rating is kind of similar. 5 is amazing. I'll buy it on DVD. I'll rewatch it. 4 it was amazing. There was some parts. I'm scared to give it a 5 because I don't. My 5 has to be locked down for a certain amount.
And there was something missing. Like, you can't describe it, but something was missing.
Something was definitely missing. 3 is mid, which to me is not a bad thing. It was good. I'll recommend it to others, but it didn't do that much for me. Like, I don't think I'll buy it on DVD, but it was just a cool, fun watch. 2 is I appreciate filmmakers.
So nice.
Shout out to you guys for making a film.
Good
Like,
job.
I support cinema. Great job. You did your thing. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone to watch.
Wow.
I wouldn't buy it on DVD. But shout out for you guys for making a film.
Who's the 2?
A 2. I'll tell you what a 2 is. This week, I should call this week a midweek because there was a lot of mids I watched this week. And number 1 is Trash. Bun the director, bun the camera operators, bun all you guys should
Camera
be.
operators?
bun the whole production, bro.
Really?
That's the 1 for me. 1 is
Bun the production team.
Everyone, bro. You shouldn't even stepped on set. I don't know how this got greenlit. That's 1 star for me.
Okay, I need examples for 1, 2, and 3. Maybe I don't even care about 3, but 1 and 2 I need examples.
1, Madam Web.
Madam will be
No, I wouldn't bun the fucking production team for that
Yes.
one.
Yes.
100%.
Bun the producers.
Everyone involved gets shot, bruv.
I thought you were
Everyone gets shot, bruv.
We don't condone violence.
I didn't.
We don't condone
We just condoned this movie.
But yeah, everyone gets shot, yeah.
So what's 2?
A 2,
War Pony kind of thing.
War Pony not 2 for me.
What's War Pony?
War Pony was a high rated film for me. I rate it at 4 stars.
What's a 2? What's a good job?
2 will be a film that I watched this week actually.
Rebel Moon.
No.
The film I watched this Rebel Moon. No, that's
a
a 1.
one,
Bun the whole
bro.
production, fam. Bun everyone, fam.
What time is Zack Snyder?
Zack Snyder, bun. Take a break, fam. Sit down, fam. Sit down
He's
somewhere.
better be the nice guy. What's going on?
Bun this guy, fam.
Look upset.
Trash. I give that film a 3 out of 5 because I enjoyed it. The characters were good, like you mentioned. The villain, quote unquote villain, was good. I feel like I should have got more of them, a little bit more. I feel like the pace. I wasn't mad at the pace. What I didn't like about this film. What I say what I don't like about this film. The love thing. I don't think I saw love, and that's why I say so I won't spoil it. They didn't look like love to me.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But then isn't love open to interpretation?
It
you go.
is, and I'll leave it to the audience to
There you go.
take it as they will.
There was definitely some bleeding though.
She was bleeding, and there's a lot of lies.
There's a lot of lies, bro. That's
Whole lot of lies.
The whole lot of lies. I like that a lot. I like the violence of it. It was great. I
love
enjoyed
the
it.
theme of it as well. What set in the 80s, the whole 80s vibe
Yeah, man,
was
it
good.
Great.
What was the cinematography like? Because I know that
enjoyed it.
we're going into an era that's really rich and deep, and it feels like it's almost film rather than digital again.
Yeah, it was definitely going for that. I don't know if it was I think it was either shot on film or they did fake film. It probably was fake film. But the cinematography was cool. It was good. There wasn't like any crazy shots that you go.
Nothing memorable. Nothing that I can point out and say I really enjoyed that shot.
But I would say,
it wasn't bad to the point where I'm like, this is dog shit.
Yeah.
So,
it was just cool.
There's this one maybe that our audience don't know about. So Bleeding Love Lies, it's really deep into the bodybuilding scene as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of curious, how were those scenes like?
Body
Good.
stuff.
They did some nice like cinematic close-ups,
Yes.
shots of like
It lost me at one point though.
working out.
At one point, I did look at him like, what the fuck is happening? There was a
We're
point.
talking about the final act.
Is that a spoiler? But yeah,
Unless you don't talk about the final act.
yeah, cool. So towards the back end of the movie, there was parts of it that's like it just took me out of it, and I was like, no.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's that, and like it probably is more. It's so difficult to talk about this movie, man.
Without spoiling it.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying my best.
You're doing really well.
Is it? Your face doesn't say that.
No, no, I didn't mean
Look
that.
at your face.
No, I know.
I'm embarrassed on this one.
No,
Your face just like that.
It's just my face.
No, I get it, but it's so difficult to read. No, so towards back on the movie, it lost me. But it was one of those things where I had to think about post movie. I'm like, okay, cool. I get what they were going
Same,
for.
I'm with you.
It took me a minute.
Yeah.
But that being said, I enjoyed it. I like the music at the end.
Music was
Great
good.
music.
So it was difficult for you to completely be engrossed into the world.
No, what? No,
Like-
not to the end.
Without spoiling it, you're locked in, but there's certain moments that may just take you out of it.
Oh, okay.
If you're not, and I guess it might have something to do with the fact that I was not prepared for anything in this movie. I went in completely blind.
Yeah.
Not even seen. Did we do a trailer review?
No, we didn't.
So I didn't see a trailer at all.
Yeah.
All I know about this movie is the bodybuilder and Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
I love the element of bodybuilding. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I would say before moving on to our next film, A24 is like A24 now. A24's been around for a minute now.
I didn't even know it was
think
A24.
There's a certain style when it comes to A24 films, and I think it's getting overly done now. And I think we need to chill.
Oh, are they doing the Marvel?
I think
doing the Marvel.
I think A24 is now an adjective where it's like you can say that's an A24 type of style film. And this film, I won't say it made it bad doing it, but it's like, okay, we're doing this again with the whole music thing where it's like you hear the then someone closes the door, then the music just cuts.
Yep.
Not say it hurt the film, but I feel like they should try and
Switch it up in terms of how you're gonna do it.
'cause
Don't
now
make it too.
we know the formula now.
There's some. I think this is what I like. I haven't seen enough A24 films to have that opinion.
Do you want a list?
I would like. I do.
I'm sure Matt's got the whole.
She got the whole biography, bro.
He'll be like, he'll come out and be like, "What the fuck was the lobster mask? What the fuck was
So
that?"
much confusion. shit in
Firstly,
it.
I had no idea A24 made so many movies. They make a lot of movies.
Yeah, they've been making
I
a
was
lot
so
of movies
confused. I
lately.
thought they were
Before
They do.
once in a
They're
while.
doing Maxime. But anyway, we're digressing.
Okay, but I want to stay on this for like a couple more seconds. When did they become established? When did they start?
I can bring up now.
Recent, isn't it?
No, it's not
No,
that recent.
it's been
They've been around for a
years,
minute.
mate. Is it?
Only now they were founded in 2012. Sorry.
They were founded in 2012.
Yeah.
That to me is yesterday.
Yeah, but it's like,
Because
look
compared
at
to that,
It's still young for a film
It's young,
production.
very
yeah,
young.
but
And
like-
they already, what, in the span of like less than in let's say, to be honest, it's less than 10 years. They already made their mark. The first biggest film was it Parasite or was it Everything Everywhere?
I can't say that was the first big
no,
film.
I'd say like Hereditary was their big one.
Yeah. The
When
biggest
was that?
mainstream one probably Everywhere all at once.
When was Hereditary? When did that come
It's
out?
like 2000 and...
Let me bring it up quickly.
So yeah, 18.4. I think this is
2018.
Like, okay, yeah. So I'm saying, so in the span of 4 years, it's 6 years. In the span of 6 years, they've hit the mark and they're like, yeah, now we're established. We're known. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
But they've also, like, Hereditary, the director for that was also the same director for Midsummer. So they really lean into ensuring that the talent they work with, they get
Yeah,
the best work
just
out
there,
of
there.
them.
I love that, man.
Which is great. But then also, like, look at Neon.
Yeah, Neon's another one.
Neon's
Neon
coming up,
feels
you know?
kind of more fresh though. Maybe
Yeah.
because I think Neon's probably been around as long.
But is
long
there
time
like
as well.
is there like a noticeable stylistic difference between Neon and A24? Or is it just good
To
movies?
me, no.
Not really
I don't mind that.
distinctively. Like, you could see that there would be more competitors rather than they're like competitors because they're very similar. Than
Yeah. Sorry, they are younger. They're 2017, so they're quite. Yeah, they're younger than A24.
which
So- well,
explains all the big films that are coming out and the kind of weird stuff they're trying to do with their new styles, like La Camera, which sadly you didn't like.
Yeah.
A24, they're popping this year, right? They're really
They're
taking
popping
this.
for a minute.
That's like this particular year. So far, I've seen
They
two,
produced
three,
a lot of stuff, but
three movies.
you may be missing that they do movies, but also do TV shows. So one of the biggest ones you've watched is Beef. Beef was
Was A24?
A24 production, yeah.
Yo, I love A24.
So A24, yeah.
That's it.
you
But
may
this
not
year,
realise.
they really like, because in the first quarter they made 3 movies that I've seen
Yeah,
that slapped:
yeah,
Iron Claw, Civil War, Bars,
yeah,
and Love Lies Bleeding.
yeah. Oh shit, they've been on the run.
In the
They're
first
giving me
quarter. If make me 3 movies every quarter, I'll be happy.
No, but then they've already got Maxine, which is coming out quite soon.
Yeah, that's the next quarter.
That's
the
a
highest
big
anticipated film.
boy film.
Yeah.
Big boy film.
Come on, cuz.
I think Letterboxd named it the second most anticipated film of the year.
This year's gonna be. Yo, hey, next movie.
Next movie.
Anyway, we're digressing.
Can we talk about please? Want to go?
You don't want to talk about Fall Guy?
No. I'm making monkey noises, but
fuck it. Let's talk about Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. Of course, this is the next installment of the next.
Do the thing.
I feel weird being black doing that.
Yeah. We already get the emoji comments. I don't.
I would love to, but you know.
Apes together strong. I didn't forget.
Those are moments though.
Yeah, I mean, we already get the emojis for us, so I think.
Yeah, let me not add to it.
I'll do it on your behalf. It's fine. Apes together strong.
But this is the next trilogy. I think it's the next installment of trilogies.
I didn't know that before watching this, you know.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know it was going to be a trilogy, and it ended off very trilogy-like.
Yeah,
like, there's going to be more.
Definitely did.
Do you care about spoilers for this one?
I think it would be quite nice to just continue spoiler-free, because even though it's one of those big, from what I've been seeing on X and Instagram, it's one of the big blockbuster films for the week.
Yeah.
And a lot of people still haven't seen it.
Yeah, it just came out as well, to be fair. So it's still quite
this
fresh.
is only week 2, so it'd be quite nice to have a spoiler-free edition.
Yeah. So this one follows the trilogy, the last trilogy, which follows Caesar. So this is many years after the regime of Caesar.
Many generations.
Which I would like to say Caesar is probably my favourite movie character of all time. I'm gonna put him top 5. Caesar for fucking president.
Cold. Alright. But like,
I think so. If I'm just spitballing right now, he's gonna be my at least top 10 list.
He has a good scream.
What is it with you?
He has a good scream. The way he said no to Draco Malfoy was cold. I like that a lot.
No! But look what you call him. He just called him by his Harry Potter name.
Also,
Tom Phillidan.
What happened to no spoilers?
Oh, that's the other franchise.
That's the first one.
That's the other trilogy.
Come on.
You're good. You're safe.
Yeah,
so the Kingdom of Planet of the Apes follows years after
Generations.
Caesar's story arc, I'll say. So we're now following a new character, which I don't have listed on here. His name.
Noah.
So it's Noah. I feel like they always use names from the Bible.
Biblical names.
No, this is very biblical. This whole story is biblical as hell.
I won't spoil the other trilogy, but I recommend people watch it. Has one of my favorite directors, Matt Reeves,
which is kind of
Batman. The new director that takes on this franchise called Wes Ball.
The Maze
Runner. Oh shit! Okay, sorry, bro, you got this.
He did Wes Ball he's in franchise. What do you call it? The franchise prison, where he's.
Because of Maze Runner.
No. Whenever he tries to do his own movies, turns to shit. So now he's kind of looked into that franchise kind of thing. Yeah. He is someone that, he said to himself, he is someone that likes starting franchises and starting universes. I guess he's not really starting one, but he's starting a whole new generation of Planet of the Apes. So he's going to be working on the next 2 movies. And I ain't seen the Maze Runner movies.
Yeah.
Should I?
I've seen them. The first 2 were good.
I would say watch them, give it a chance.
I remember when it first came out as well.
Again, very dystopian, similar to like Hunger Games and Divergent.
I keep saying that, but it should be fine.
Should.
Yeah, it's done it before.
Divergent.
So similar vibes to that, very dystopian vibes where it's very social thinking about society.
I like movies like that. This is the one. If you have anything, I want to go to my review of the movie. Firstly, if Maze Runner is like anything like this movie, I'll probably start watching Maze Runner because I did enjoy this movie quite a lot. Again, pacing didn't need to be 2.5 hours. It could have been a lot shorter. I found myself agreeing with the villain a lot. I really agree with the villain. What's the synopsis? Because I want to know what I can spoil and what I can't spoil.
So the synopsis basically says, many years after the regime of Caesar, a young ape goes on a journey that will lead him to question everything he's been taught about his past and makes choices that define a future for apes and humans alike.
Think about what's in the trailer as well. So we know that there is a human girl in there. So that is not a spoiler.
Yes.
I guess the spoiler part is the main story, the main arc of the villain. and what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Is that a spoiler? Because
I
think it's hinted in the trailer.
Tell me what you think it is, because then I'll know
The villain's main arc is that he's saying that they shouldn't protect this girl because she's human, and humans are like primitive, and they're going to take over.
Yeah. So that part,
vein,
that part. So that's the main part I really agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Like, so what they do in some movies is they try to, like, fiddle with your human strings, where like, oh, you want to relate to this person because you're the same species, and this person's against a different species, so you're not going to look at the next thing as like, oh, they're the bad people.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, I found myself aligning with the apes.
Yeah.
Aligning with the idea of no, because when you bring two humans together that can communicate, it would spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
And humans tend to fuck up anything they do. And it's like this is essentially the story, or part of the story was the idea of this villain trying his best to make a kingdom of apes, Kingdom Planet Apes, right? And kind of bring down the intelligence of the human race so that they don't take over.
Yeah.
And essentially Noah's Ark is to do the opposite, right? Is to go against the villain and do the opposite. I disagreed with Noah. I think this is no, because you may not understand it.
Yeah.
But like me, I understand it because I'm coming from a different perspective. But you're gonna fuck up you're gonna fuck up the world by doing this shit.
Yeah, but I guess if you go by Caesar, he said he always wanted a world where apes and humans.
And look what happened when you tried doing that.
He
died!
We're having the same argument the apes are having right
That's
now.
it.
There's a conflict, which I think is so. Sorry, you have any more to say about this film? If I go off.
Yeah, other than the fact that that part just bothered me. The fact that, I mean, I kind of like being this whole like, I'm going against the grain, and I kind of like I'm agreeing, and it's not going against the grain for the sake of going against the grain. I genuinely agree with no idea. Proxima Caesar.
Proxima,
He did a I'm a prophet.
Yeah.
Like his name is Proxima Caesar in the movie, and he's kind of essentially trying to make himself as the next prophet kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's the part was like, okay.
Yeah.
But in terms of his philosophies, I agreed with it, and it gave me a different perspective on the movie. It gave me a different perspective on life as a whole. Of like, we do all these things to save ourselves, but in the future, or in the grand scheme of things, is really the smartest thing to do. Is that balance, that fight between emotion and logic, and kind of like which do you side with and which makes more sense. That's why I like the movie, but didn't need to be 2.5 hours.
I agree.
I don't know why movies are like these. Why are you 2.5 hours? You make it shorter, you can show more screenings.
Like
you make more money.
Long films, but if your pacing's off, then
it ruins it, man.
Then you ruined it. So when I watched this film, watching IMAX in Sydney World, shout out Sydney World, because they got the sick poster, I have in my room. Really got posters. If you ever want to get posters, make sure you go to Sydney World, because they always have posters laying around there. So I went to go watch this movie, and when the movie started, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't even following the story for the first 5 minutes. I wasn't following the story.
Really?
I was just looking at like the fucking visuals.
Holy mother of God!
I was like, Avatar: Way of Water had to run, so this thing can sprint.
Bro,
fucking hell! I can't even follow the story. I was looking at everyone like, are you not seeing what's on the screen right now?
A million.
This ain't real.
Look, bro, 1 million threads of fur per ape.
Per ape. It was so
a million
friggin' beautiful.
$1 million baby.
$1 million baby, darling.
$1 million baby.
Crazy.
Stunning.
Visually, I watched this in View Extreme, which is underperforming. I tried watching IMAX, I couldn't.
I recommend IMAX.
IMAX? Did you watch IMAX?
Yeah, I watched IMAX.
Must have been amazing.
Fucking beautiful.
I'm gonna watch this movie again. But
beautiful.
Visually, wild. And I kind of look at this thinking, cool, you might sacrifice a bit of the story budget and put it to the CGI, the visual effects budget. Fucking worth it.
I think so too.
Boy.
So little behind the scenes knowledge about the film is they did shoot probably like 90% of the film in live location.
Yeah.
And then did CGI, and you felt the dystopia world because it's shot in live location. But the visual aspect of it was just I was blown away. It was hard for me to follow the story at the beginning, because I was just looking at the apes like, fucking hell, these ain't real apes.
They're real apes, yeah.
But they felt so real. They looked real. They spoke
so
real.
it didn't give uncanny valley.
Here's the thing, about these movies, especially this trilogy. So what they had to do is they look at a live ape and they take that as inspiration, and they make the model of the ape, right? But what they also had to do is to change their necks a little bit and their throats a little bit so that they can actually speak because
Oh,
apes
so-
don't have the vocal cords or the voice box to speak English words.
Yeah.
So they had to change their throats in a way to make more sense.
Yeah.
So it's mad to think that these are not real apes.
Yeah.
Like visually, they're not even real apes because
Yeah.
they're different.
Oh, I see.
But yet they still look
Like,
perfect.
Yeah, fucking incredible.
I mean, yeah, cool. We don't go to zoos every week to look at apes, right?
Yeah.
But that being said, we're looking at these apes on screen,
And
it's
you know,
just-
you would be able to tell. Like I said, it's uncanny valley. That's not a
it's
real
very
ape.
canny. It looks real as shit.
No, I mean, in terms of if they hadn't done
Yeah.
that, you'd be able to, even if you don't go to a zoo all the time,
Yeah.
you'd still be like,
You can tell.
"That's
Yeah, you can tell.
sus."
There are
Yeah.
times. There are very, very few times, and I think it's because I was looking for it. I'll be honest with you, where I kind of like, but I was genuinely trying to search for it because when it maybe it's a toxic trait of mine, but when I have something that's perfect, I try to look for what's wrong with it, so I can focus on that and make it better. It's me. But I do this in the movie. I'm looking for what's wrong with it. I'm like, yo, like where's, and maybe 1 or 2 frames,
Yeah.
if that.
Yeah.
The close-ups,
Oh my
the
gosh.
tights.
They were like, you know what? Let's bring it closer. Fuck it. We
Yo,
can do this.
zoom in.
Zoom in.
Every flipping
Everything.
fur I saw individual
Beautiful.
strands, bro.
Beautiful. So yeah, this
Rendering machine must have been on fire.
this was definitely a visually stunning film. And I was quite scared watching this film, to be honest, because I really enjoyed the first trilogy. I'll say that it's probably one of the best trilogies ever. Like you can't even disagree with me. If you've seen it, then you know it's one of the best trilogies ever.
This one, it did some stuff that pissed me off, but other than
Fair
that,
enough. We digress from that. We talk about Leo off camera.
lay off camera.
Outside.
but I was,
outside.
but I was scared watching this film. But I think they did a good
was I.
job with closing the story arc of the previous trilogy and letting you know there's still information from that trilogy that's gonna trickle down into this one without giving too much spoilers. There's still stuff that reference to the previous trilogy, and I think they did a good job. This film, like I said, this week has been a midweek for me. This film is still a 3 out of 5 for me.
Oh.
Why?
What about you, Aladdin?
3 to me is I'll watch it again.
Yeah.
I'll watch it
Oh, yeah.
again.
Okay,
Yeah.
now you can give your context.
Yeah, so like the reason why I give it a 3, like Aladdin said before, the pacing was kind of off. Would you say the villain? The villain, I feel like,
Proximus.
without giving spoilers, I just wanted more of him.
We like him. I like the way he speaks.
I wanted more of him.
He speaks in a very like. There's parts in the trailer that he was like. I think there was a thing was like, we will learn more. I will learn more. And the way he said that, I
Fucking
liked
beautiful.
it. I
That was
really enjoyed
amazing.
it.
Yeah,
It's like I felt.
He's thirst for knowledge.
Yeah, and no,
was beautiful.
it's delivery as well, and like, it reminded me of how I felt when I watched the original trilogy back in the 70s, where it's like I didn't care about what he was saying. I just really liked how he was saying it.
Yeah.
It was really interesting the way he was saying it, and the way he was talking, it felt like he was a child and an adult at the same time. It was a weird melange. I don't know how to describe it.
Technically, he was because he was thirsty for knowledge.
Yeah. This desire to become better, to understand.
Yeah.
And yeah, cool. We had this Napoleon complex of he wants to build a kingdom and da. But it comes with the package of desire to
Yeah.
become better and to understand. Like you almost like you have this curse and a blessing where it's like you have this end desire to learn, but it's like you feel like you're the only one that has it.
Yeah.
And so it's your responsibility to take lead with this desire that you have that no one else has, and lead everyone into a paradise, which is the planet of the apes that they're trying to create.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything about Proximus, I liked him a lot.
Yeah.
Quick one on the ending. That's when he called me again. Like the final act is when I was like, I'm back in.
Yeah.
So the first act was like establishing me trying to get familiar with the CG, no longer like being mesmerized by it and like, okay, cool, this is how he is. Middle was like, stuff is happening, cool, development, da. Certain parts were like dragged on. Ending caught me, I was in.
Yeah.
I was involved, I was committed, I was
I feel
loving
like
it.
the way I think it's a 3 star. It's 3 out of 5 for me, but I know the next films. It set off. This film is really just it felt like it was the film to let you know all the rules. This is what's happening.
Yeah.
These are the characters. The next film is when things are gonna really start get popping. So I'm kind of waiting for the next film. Like 3 stars, 3 out of 5. I'm gonna watch it again. I recommend people to watch it. Ideally IMAX, so you can get the big screen,
I'll do this again.
sound effects, everything, to watch it. And yeah, it was just a cool, great film. I'm happy with the director. I'm happy where he's taking the franchise.
Sure was.
I think it's gonna be good. It's been announced that they're planning to do 5 of these films.
Again.
Fucking 5.
Again.
Of
I
these
have a
films.
question.
So do I.
Damn.
So go on.
So the leading actress, she's in The Witcher. What was her performance like?
She was okay.
She was good.
She felt.
Was good.
I didn't like.
Did you have either of you watched The Witcher?
No, I haven't seen
Oh,
The
okay.
Witcher, no.
I don't like how throughout this movie we're bouncing between the two of who's the main character, which I understand
But
because
I think that's the idea of the film.
Yeah,
The film was
yeah.
these two they are the main characters.
no, but so if you're gonna have two main characters, they need to have opposite or like opposing kind of beliefs. That's how I look at it. Because I feel like this trilogy.
But I think the reason, just sorry to interrupt, but I think the reason why they done that is because their story is shared.
Yeah.
So because their story is shared, they both have to be the main character.
Yeah, I get it. I do feel like the rest of this trilogy is gonna be based on their conflicts, their inalignment of their beliefs and how they're misaligned, and that's what this trilogy is gonna be about. Is them kind of like it's like for him versus her. Okay. So I get it, but Noah was so compelling and so great as a character that she was overshown by me. She was being seen a lot, and she had a lot to do, but because he was such a great character by in comparison, and he looked visually more spectacular.
Yeah.
I preferred following Noah opposed to May.
I think her name's
May. Her name is May. Opposed to May, I prefer following Nova. Yeah, Nova's actually. Actually, you know, there's a lot of like hints towards the original trilogy.
Yeah,
the original
I
five
like
years.
that.
I really enjoy. I really appreciate.
The
People clapped. I'm like, yeah. That's
there were
nice.
certain parts of it was like, it's hard for me not to spoil it. But they were saying, there's the reference to the other trilogy.
Which is
Which I
really
think
done well. It was done really well.
it wasn't.
it's
it wasn't,
always
out
like
there,
nice though, nice nugget for old school fans as
Yeah,
well.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
So 2 things. First thing I would like to talk about is the music. Quickly on the music, anything? Michael
I
Giacchino.
didn't feel anything crazy about it.
That's why,
I was like,
and that bothered me.
it didn't really take my breath away. It was like,
And that bothered
Which
me.
is weird because like
It's Michael Giacchino.
when you look also at the films that have come out this year, the big thing is that the score has been amazing.
Fall
Look,
Guy.
I'm getting goosebumps
Fall
just
Guy.
talking about it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And you'd think the guy, like again, Michael Giacchino, this guy directed Werewolf by Night. He's done some. His filmography is wild. I have his War. What's the last one? War. Rise.
Oh yeah, the last film was War.
Yeah, I have that on my playlist.
Oh, yeah.
That
so
his
he did those
score
ones as well.
He did. Yeah, that score magnificent. Did he do this one? Because I was looking for his name, but I might have looked away at certain points. I missed who did the music. I think it's Michael Giacchino, but if it wasn't, then I'm sorry. But that being said, I got his vibe.
Yeah.
I didn't get him. I didn't get and that kind of bothered me because that's one of the things I really liked about the Apes movies. I like the music. I like scores in general, but this particular one, it hits me. It's stuff I listen to regularly.
Yeah.
But do you think it's just because it wasn't to your expectations, or that we've just had really good scores this year?
In terms of scores, I can't really think of any beyond Dune. Beyond Dune, there's not really much in terms of scores.
Challenges.
Yeah, but that's the soundtrack, it's not a score.
No, it's a score.
It's actual score.
Yeah.
I look at scores a bit differently. I look at movie scores as like orchestra type stuff, and Challenges it's very different. So that's really
It's just a different version
it's
of
not
it,
what I'm
but
familiar with.
it is a score. Like I actually checked
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, so I look at scores like the Ludwigs and the Hans and John Williams and etc. That's kind of how I look at scores, and nothing really stands out this year other than Dune. Maybe if I go through my list, and maybe I can. Yeah, that's what comes up. So I'm quite disappointed. And then the last thing I want to talk about is: do you think this was necessary?
This movie.
This very existence. Do you think it was justified? Was
What
it
do you
like so? Great ending.
Yeah.
Fantastic ending.
Yeah.
Right, it ends in a way that kind of leads into the original movies in the 60s and 70s. This one, for it to exist, it must have felt necessary. Like there's a story to tell.
Yeah.
I have my opinion, but what do you think?
I think it's necessary. No, I don't think it's necessary. But I think the film delivers in a way as like we do have a story to tell here, and we're going to tell it. And because of the visual aspects of it, and because of the story so far, I'm willing to see where they take it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm in the
When
line.
was the last one? Just out of
I think
curiosity.
this is 2017. 2017.
2017. Okay.
So it's good.
So
It's
it's
7 years.
Wow.
7 years since the last one.
I don't think this story was worth bringing this back. This particular story wasn't worth reviving the Planet of the Apes movies, which upset me a little bit. Because when you have a perfect trilogy, perfect top to bottom. When you want to bring it back and make it a number 4,
But I don't think
it's risky.
This ain't looked at as a number 4. This is looked
It's
at
4, 5,
as,
6,
as
yeah.
another
Yeah,
trilogy.
but it's still in a part like it has the potential to. Yeah, cool. There's no same characters exist. Is completely different.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be new. But for me, it's I'm watching Kingdom straight after War.
Yeah.
So it's like watching Kung Fu Panda 4 after 3. But
I think because when a new film comes out and it's part of a franchise, you tend to watch it from
All
the
of them,
beginning.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I haven't seen War since it came out, which is
That's
7
it.
years ago. Maybe I watched it again within those years,
I
but
watched
it's
it last
definitely
year.
been a good 4 years
watched it
since
this
I
year.
watched that film. So I've already made my peace with the story. Like that story's happened, I experienced it.
so you think these are not connected in no way? Like
I mean, in the film, they connect it.
they're only connected by name essentially. In terms of story,
There's
no
other
connection.
ways they're connected without spoiling it.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah,
other
yeah.
ways they do connect the story, which
But
to me I appreciate.
And those things, what makes it those particular things that can make it connected is, I think, is what, like, if you get rid of those things, then you have something completely different. Then you have a justification for me to tell a different story, even if it isn't amazing. But it's because you link it together in that particular way. That's when it becomes a bit more like, okay, you need to give me something bigger, better, something that's like, I want to know. I'm dying to know it.
Yeah,
I want cliffhangers. I want, you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that. That's why I kind of look at this film as more as they're the starting.
You know, it's phase 4 of Marvel.
Yeah.
No, because this was how good though. It started with WandaVision, and then went to Loki, and
I just see this film as just a starter.
yeah.
This is a new world. Now.
Look,
It's been years later.
if the next 2 movies are like this in terms of,
If the next one is the same as this, then it's an L.
that's what I'm saying.
That's be way.
That's why I'm a bit afraid. I was afraid before going into this movie because I thought this is unnecessary. We have a best, and so that's my worry. It hasn't been satisfied.
Yeah.
It's been tamed but not satisfied.
But the reason why I would defend this film, and after watching it, and that's why it's a 3 for me. If you look at the last trilogy, if you watch the last trilogy, the first one was the weakest one. Rise of.
Do you think Rise is better than this? I think Rise is better than this.
Not for me.
Wait, is Rise visually no?
Not for me. I can't remember what happens in Rise except for my man saying the famous line, "Get your hands off me, you
Damn dirty ape."
That's the only thing I remember.
No, but Caesar said no. And
he said no. That's the only good thing about the film to me. And a bit obviously when they're on the bridge.
I think maybe you, because you've
Ultra
seen
very
it more,
recently.
you have a different notion towards it. But I think the most impact was obviously the first one, and then War for me from the original.
I think
Dawn is fucking
Dawn is good.
incredible.
Dawn is very good.
Very good.
That opening shot.
Fucking sick.
Was it the tight one and it pulls
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
That opening shot is
Fucking
crazy.
amazing. Crazy.
Bro,
Great
so
film.
don't
Koba.
think-
Have you seen the stuff that's happening on social media with Koba? So you know Koba
Yeah.
from Dawn of the Planet of the
he
Apes.
didn't.
Someone commented saying Koba should be in every movie, and now people are getting screenshots from different films and it's adding Koba into it. Do you know what happened? You must know what happened with Paddington the bear.
Paddington.
Yeah.
They put Paddington in every film.
Yes.
They're doing this with Cobra now. So
Cobra's
if you don't
cool.
know Cobra, Cobra's militant, like fuck the humans.
Fucking
He's in every scene. They put him in like some next kid film. He's just holding a gun. just chilling.
You know, the thing, Cobra and Proximus, they're very
Send me
similar.
an example of that. I need to do.
Yeah.
So
Send me an
Proximus
example.
and Cobra are very similar in the sense of I agree with you.
Yeah.
And I like doing that. I like agreeing with Killmonger and Thanos, and I like agreeing with the villains.
I like when they have a good reason, but the methods kind of just like chill.
But even then, like their methods are justified
Yeah.
by their belief systems. It's like Cobra was like, bro, I tried. I was under you for years. I was believing in you, and we still went left. And when I'm trying to protest against it verbally and peacefully, you're still not hearing me. I have to do my own way. I get it. There's nothing about what they're doing I'm in a lack of alignment with. Maybe some things, but even then, that can still justify it for them.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It's like when your argument is so, like when your argument is so compelling and it makes so much sense, I make the excuses on your behalf because I want you to win, because I genuinely believe in your thing. And the same thing with Proximus. I had the same thing. It's like I'm on your side. No way, what are you doing? Stop it! Something silly. You're being dumb.
But
So,
yeah,
like, again,
it was a good film. I do recommend people to go check it out. Man, when you can, do check out
Cobra's not dead, by the way.
Kingdom of Planet.
Cobra's not dead.
Bro, fuck it up.
No, Cobra.
Cobra's not dead.
Cobra he didn't die from that fall.
Where is he now?
Yeah, cool. Generations, he decomposed. But like I'm saying, that in that movie, you don't die. You don't ape, and you die from a fall like that. Come on, man.
Let's be for man.
Speaking of falling, Fall Guy.
Fall Guy. I'm gonna lie. If it wasn't for Fall Guy, it would have been a middle week. But Fall Guy is my favorite film of this week. If I add it to the weekend, 'cause I watched it last weekend. So
Yeah,
but it counts because we didn't film.
it was.
No, I'm thinking if I agree with you or not. I think I agree with you.
So The Fall Guy is a film directed by David Lynch.
Yes.
If you don't know David Lynch, he's a
Deadpool.
ex-stuntman. He did Deadpool, he did Bullet Train, he did Atomic Blonde. He does a lot. His film is pretty much fun action film, and that's exactly what The Fall Guy is. It is starring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, obviously.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
And Brian Tyrese Henry, Mike Kelly.
Okay, we see. Okay.
I like him a lot.
Sorry, I'm not saying the main.
And then that bitch, forgot his name. What's that? Producer, bro.
Oh, I love her. She's dope from Ted Lasso.
Is she in Ted Lasso?
Yeah,
she's the one that calls his hair also hairy, innit?
Yeah.
No,
You saw that one clip in.
Yeah. My also. It's not hairy.
But yeah, The Fall Guy follows Ryan Gosling's character named Colt. He's a stuntman, a veteran stuntman he takes a break after an incident and he comes back to production of a film that's being made by a girl that he loves, which is Emily Blunt. And he's been required to find the main actor, because the main actor, who's played by Anthony Taylor Johnson.
Shout out Anthony.
He goes
Who's
missing.
Anthony?
Sorry, not Anthony, my bad. What's his name again?
Aaron!
Aaron Taylor Johnson. My bad, sorry.
Why do you have a pod?
He goes... Who knows, man?
Everyone can shoot a camera nowadays, but
who knows? But he goes missing and Ryan Gosling is set to go find him. I watched this film in cinema IMAX as well.
You're Brits, aren't you?
I'm a Brit. So shout out to my phone network. I get discounts on watching films in cinema and Picture House. So my tickets only cost like £8 on IMAX.
He said.
Yeah, it's free.
Oh, I'm on 2.
So yeah, so I watched The Fall Guy. I was quite happy. You know what's crazy? I was finishing work and I was saying to myself, should I go watch this film? I was quite skeptical about watching this film because I was like, just go home and sleep. I think it was like bank holiday weekend that weekend. And I was like, you know what? I went online and I saw Chris Stuntman that he does a lot of reviews on movies and TV shows. Yeah, I clicked on him. He was talking about it, and I watched like 2 minutes of him talk about the film, and I said, you know, I'm gonna watch it. And the words he said in the film, in the review, which is not a spoiler, he just revealed that this film is a love letter to stuntman. And he said, if you love movies, then you should watch this film. Especially if you work in movies, you should watch this film.
Yes.
I said, you know what? I gotta watch it. And of course, when you watch this film, this is a film about making a film, so you get a lot of behind the scenes jargon, which to some people may be boring if you're not into that type of lingo. Because they use words like, I'm just going to spitball, they don't use these type of words, but stuff like B-roll and like
aperture,
the AC, the stunt coordinator, words that some people that are casual watchers would be like,
what does that mean?
What does that mean? That's not really engaging, that's not really entertaining. But if you're a fan of movies and you love the behind the scenes of how movies are made, then this is the film for you. It's funny. Ryan Gosling, once again, a great comedic performance actor. Yeah. Did really good. If you like his comedic performance in this, and of course in Barbie, then there's another film called The Other Guys where he plays a police detective along with the guy that was in Gladiators. Can't remember the name.
I know who you're talking.
The main guy from the first Gladiators.
Russell Crowe? No, Russell Crowe.
No.
Is Russell Crowe.
Is it? No.
Was he in For Love and Thunder?
Yeah, he plays the dad.
No, the lightning guy.
Yeah, he plays the dad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling, they played police detectives called The Other Guys. Same type of performance, just comedic performance, just amazing. His chemistry with Emily Blunt's character was great. This is just 100%. A fun popcorn movie, and I really enjoyed it. I love the fact that it really dedicates its love towards to stuntmen, stunt people in general. There's literally a scene in this film where he's talking to a drug dealer, and the drug dealer is like, "Oh, do stuntmen get like what you do is really cool, but do you guys get nominated for Oscars?" And Ryan Gosling's character looks at him with a stealth face and says, "No, we don't get nominated for Oscars." And this film just feels like it's just letting people know that this is an art form that gets overlooked a lot by the industry, and this film was kind of made to let you guys know that stuntmen are heroes too. And I think they did a really good job by showing that.
And I think it's really interesting that there's been this conversation on X that people were saying that you should watch in order of watching Drive at home and then going and watching Fall Guy afterwards.
I haven't seen Drive yet, I'm sorry.
That's a whole other performance from Ryan Gosling. So he's more like less words, straightforward.
Like,
Yeah, but he's
Blade
a stunt man.
Yeah,
Blade Runner.
he's a stuntman.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So.
He's a stunt man,
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
kind
like
of like Stuntman. He's kind of like Blade Runner, as in.
yeah, but it's his character is a stuntman, so it's almost like you get to see him before the Fall Guy's character before he had an injury, and then he has a break. You don't know what had happened. Maybe he had an injury, and then you get Fall Guy, and it's almost like this other side of this character. Yeah. So it's like two sides of a coin.
Sick. Let's go to it. I ate that burger way too fast.
We'll be right back after this commercial break. And we're back.
I'm
giving that
clip.
The Fall Guy.
The Fall
No,
Guy.
I'm editing this.
Speaking of like stunt-based and violence-based films, did you know that Sydney Sweeney is going to be doing a boxing-based film?
Is she the boxer?
Yes.
I'm watching this movie, boy, tomorrow. No.
There's two things you like in it.
I don't like boxing.
I don't like boxing.
Sports, contact sports, and
You like
Sydney
boxing?
Sweeney.
I coached it. I don't just mean I like it. I never used to watch it. It's a paycheck. Anyway, is it? What is it like a bio? Is it a
It's a biopic of.
There you go. That's another thing I like. Biopics.
A biopic of
And
what's
boxing,
her
two
name?
things.
Christine Martin.
Yeah, that's right.
And interestingly, little fun fact for you, when Sydney Sweeney was talking about this, she said it would be nice to go back into the ring because she used to train for kickboxing from the age of 12 to 19.
She was Thai. She didn't tap. Sit down.
Just got a smiling beer, fam.
No, because this
He's
is
falling in love over there.
It's two things.
Yeah, audio listeners, my guy has a crush.
Oh yeah, no, visually, yeah. And she has a funny smile. Anyway, I'm watching this movie.
She does have fun.
Biopic. Combat sports. Sweens. I call her Sweens for veterans, innit? Sweens.
Oh, she friends on you.
Yeah, huh?
She friends on you.
Yeah. Way too early, innit? I'm friends with myself at this point, fucking hell. That. And she's doing her own stunts, so what does she do? Some of her stunts?
She's actually training.
Good,
yeah, she's training.
She's training right
This
now.
is going to be fun to watch, boy. What are you going to do? Opportunity for us to do a boxing video. Yes.
That'll be fun.
Yes. I'll coach you how to box. This will be really good, you know.
I used to do Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
I didn't either. I done either.
You a bitch.
But yeah, I think it's coming out probably like next year. So
Yeah.
that'll be a good shout to go watch. But there's should we go past new stuff real quickly?
I don't want to talk about the photo, man.
You want to talk about the
I
what?
don't want to talk about the photo, bro.
The photo. Then we won't. Talk about. Actually, let's talk about the photo.
Talk about the photo.
So it has been released. James Gunn Superman. David in the Superman outfit. Of course, the picture has been shown. He's wearing the boots. He's wearing the boxer's waist.
Is it?
Yeah, he is. You can see it here. And
The boxers or the pants?
The pants over the
Pants?
Yeah, the pants over.
With the curves at the top?
Yeah,
So
that's been announced as well.
That's fun.
So if you can't, I'll put a picture on the screen here, but you see him sitting down on a chair, and there's a big explosion around him where he looks like he should be getting like. Should be sorting that out, mate.
Me. Just today when I should be watching Northern Lights.
When you're just sleeping. What are you doing? Sleeping like a dickhead.
You're sleeping while I'm out here.
It was shining.
Well, yeah, we posted this on our Instagram page. Check out our Instagram, Outtake Network. And Aladdin said, "This is trash." Said
It's
this
not
is
trash.
shit.
It's just like
he doesn't like it. Why you don't like this suit?
No, I love the suit. Looks amazing.
That's what you don't like.
The picture looks amazing.
That's what you don't like.
Fund the fucking film. Can't stop releasing shit.
Yeah.
marketing.
They're doing a lot. But there's
too much
There's
yappa.
yappa and there's too much yappa.
Like a rats.
I hear what you guys saying, but Superman movies are known for releasing the suit. It's always been a thing.
Cool.
The
but
suit always
what
gets
have
announced.
they done before this? If they just released this and that's it, happy days.
Yeah.
But they've done so much shit
They
in
have
the last
to do
like, 6
so
months.
much
No, they
shit
don't.
because the last couple of films are fucking
Yeah,
tanks.
but
you know what,
If this
also-
film tanks, then the whole fucking thing has to start back over again.
So what you
So
do?
let's put everything
No,
into this.
no.
Let's put everything into this.
No,
Why do you
no.
think every day they announce stuff for Fantastic Four? Every day we get cast announcements because that film is another film. If it flops, then I was fucked, bro. We have to make sure this film
No,
bangs.
this is
So I
not-
have to tell you every day that this
No.
film's coming out. We've
Shut
got
up.
this, we've got a suit, we're casting this person, casting that person, because we need this film to do well.
Are you
But
done?
also,
No.
No.
If you keep marketing this shit, you build up expectations too high, and then when it comes,
And what happens? We get sales.
No.
We get sales.
yeah,
I
that's
want
it.
sales.
I know it's gonna come back to this one. Batman vs Superman did a fucking billion dollars. What did Justice League do? Dog shit.
And how was the marketing for Justice League?
Doesn't matter.
It was not good.
Doesn't matter. It was still
not good.
dead. Hi, sorry.
thank you.
De nada.
Sorry, I had to put my hand up there, audio listeners, just so I could actually say what I wanted to say. But interestingly, did you hear about the fact that they were going to do an animated version of Batman with the studio that did Into the Spider-Verse, and then they cancelled the plans?
Oh, shit.
They cancelled it. The plan was there, and they took the L. They took the fattest L. Sony was basically like, yeah, we'll let you use this production company. And they said no.
Damn.
So, if DC flops after this is a really a choice of their own, because when it comes to understanding what the fans want and what is provided to them, they've chosen to take what? L's. There's only so much marketing can do.
But the thing is, look, each week we talk about the film. Each week they have people talking about the film. When the trailer drops, it's going to do numbers.
Cool.
Is it not?
But I don't care. You spend
do you think
money.
the lack of talking about it will do less harm to the film?
No, the more you look, there's a fine balance between over talk. So like picture house movies are underspoken about, right? This is overspoken about. There's a fine balance in between where we give people talking, but don't set the expectations too high. Because when you set your expectations this high,
But how they set
and
how
because
they set
you're
expectations too high?
everyone's talking about it, and look,
How's that make the expectation too high?
No.
How they say this is the best superhero film
No.
ever? Did they say this is going to be the best superhero film
Do you
ever?
not understand human psychology? We create our own shit within ourselves. When you start putting stuff like when you start putting pictures like these and start saying certain things, what people do is they start creating their own expectations and their own things in their mind. They start making their own thing. That's human
called
psychology.
Marketing.
Yes, Andy, when
It's
you do
good
that,
marketing.
and it's poor marketing.
For years,
Ask her!
Barbie, we get talks of Barbie.
And
they
it made
make things
expectations.
pink. They make the whole world pink.
It made expectations. This
Once it came out,
it
once it came out, it made expectations.
made
So what makes you tell you that this does well?
I'm not saying it won't, but I'm
But
saying
also Barbie
you're
was
risking it.
different. Barbie was different because they were also trying to sell toys.
And they did that very well.
There's Superman toys as well.
100%.
Superman magazines.
100%.
The Superman bed sheets, bruv.
Cool.
Boxes.
What I'm saying
Socks.
is there's not
Sunglasses.
There's not a Barbie cinematic universe. This is a cinematic universe. This is the beginning point of it.
Exactly.
And I'm saying,
and that's the point
I'm
that
not
you're
saying it'll be dead.
missing. This is the start of it. James Gunn has so much pressure. I don't know why I'm even defending this because I don't even care that much. But I feel like I have to just for content rise. Gang. But
Yo, sweaty! Fucking hell! I slide it off your hands.
I'm hot, sorry. But with this film, James Gunn has so much riding on this film. And the fact that it starts off the universe that he's creating, this film needs this type of hype. Now, the costume thing, that's the normal thing for Superman. Every time Superman has a new suit or a new film, they announce the suit is part of it. Now, the casting, I'll give you that.
what I'm saying.
The announcement of the
My
casting
problem-
is too much. But it helps bring in the traffic. All they want right now is pre-sales. Once those pre-sales sell out, they're like, we're good. We got it. We bagged it.
Cool.
We're gonna get
But
a
is
good
the movie
week.
good?
And now we can
Is the movie
do
good?
the other ones.
Because when it listen,
What tells you the movie's not good?
I'm not saying it isn't.
So
it is.
what are you arguing?
What I'm arguing is you make unrealistic expectations by doing a lot, and the conversation started.
But how?
The conversation started last year.
Yeah.
2 years before the movie drops, the conversation starts. You're building. Time builds expectations to an
Time does
unachievable.
a lot of things.
Yeah, so an unachievable level,
Yeah.
and it builds. Why do you think trailers come out like maybe 6 months before a movie rather than 2 years before a movie? Because you're not building expectation from that long. When you have it for that long, it becomes unrealistic, and then what James Gunn has to do is make something unimaginable, which he has done before, but he can't do it twice, and he's not going to do it again.
You lost me.
No.
Now. He said he's done it before, but he can't do it again. Fam, he's proven that he can do it. So why can't he do it again?
Why has he done it unimaginable other than his best movie is what? Guardians 3. Can we agree on that?
That's Suicide.
You think Suicide Squad is better than Guardians 3?
No, I don't think better than Suicide. Actually, probably kind of is.
You think Suicide Squad is better than Guardians 3?
Suicide Squad.
You sure?
Good, yeah.
Don't try again.
No, I don't maybe.
Don't do a lap. Can we come back to it?
I think he just needs some water.
I think he's made some really good
Hey,
films.
drink out of your new cup.
That's your cup.
Fair enough. But either way, I'm saying, look, this suit part thing, cool. I'm happy with the suit. I think the image looks amazing. I'm very interested to see what's going on in the scene. But I'm saying is when you do this as well as everything else, it becomes problematic. You start doing expectations too early, too long, and then you make it unrealistic. This is what I'm saying. I'm trying my best to maintain a level-minded expectation, but I'm not everyone. And then what happens is everyone thinks this movie is going to be the best thing in the world because it's been marketed for 2 years straight. Everyone goes to watch it for the first time. Their instant response to the movie is that it's mid. It's probably going to be a great movie, but they're going to think it's mid instantly because of the expectations. This is one of those movies where 2 years down the line we watch it back after the hype has died out and we're like, oh yeah, this is a very good movie. But at the time when expectations are too high, we're going to look at it as if it's mid, and that's going to set the trajectory of the following movies and following shows. And then everything else is going to fall in like shitty dominoes.
Yeah, I was going to say like the domino.
Yeah, it'll be a domino effect. And that's what I'm scared of. I want a good cinematic universe. And this is how you're going to start it. Don't piss me off. Am I peeking?
No, you're good.
Take away the jelly babies from me.
32 bit.
Take the jelly babies away.
He's fucking shit up. Audio listeners, he's eating a jar full of sweets.
I have 2. Loud.
No, he was eating the jelly babies.
His sugar level was
He
low.
was eating the jelly babies as he was getting angrier.
Yeah.
You were fueling my anger. That's it. That's just my take on it. And I'm upset. Then again, I don't have the benefit of hindsight, so I'm only talking about... All I do is have the benefit of hindsight of previous viewing. There was a year between between Far From Home and One Division. Expectations were built to around...
Finish what you're eating, bro.
In the year gap with the COVID gap between Far From Home and One Division, there was expectations building. Not necessarily for One Division, but for the Phase 4. Now, you look back on Phase 4, a lot of this stuff is quite good. But at the time, my instant response to it was, this isn't MCU quality. This isn't MCU level. No. But they're looking at Endgame as MCU level.
What's that to do with this?
I'm saying, is this what happens when in the previous cinematic universe? This is the last time it's happened.
I zoned out halfway through.
Trust,
I'm bringing in, because I said I don't have the benefit of hindsight in relative to this, but I do have the benefit of hindsight relative to other cinematic universes.
But it doesn't mean anything.
It does, because history repeats itself. I mean, it's okay. It's just going to repeat itself.
You said your point, Aladdin.
Sorry. Yeah.
And I respect what your words.
I do think you do.
All I'm saying is, the marketing they've done so far has not given me any sense that they're hyping the film more than what it possibly could be. I think it's just
but the human psychology does.
Okay, that sounds like a you problem, mate.
And you're there going to take the hit.
I think there's one. The people behind this just want the sales. James Gunn wants to make a good film, and I believe they're both going to get that right.
Anyway, next topic.
Revisit the conversation. I can't wait for you to read. I want to shake your hand.
In closing, let us know in the comments what you think.
Next topic. Because I can feel we could go on about this for 2 days.
Well, I got what I wanted from it. I got what I wanted.
Yeah, you are dripping.
But I do have good news and I do have bad news. The good news is...
No. Start off with the bad news so then we can end on a high.
End on a dessert. Give me my damn veggies.
The way it's structured, I have to give the news.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You built this whole thing up and you want to interrupt him.
You did the Aladdin.
You did the me. You motherfucker.
Give me the good news.
I've got some good news.
And give me the damn veggies. Yeah, go on.
The good news is The Bear season 4 is coming out.
Will Poulter's coming back as well.
One of my favourite shows. The bad news is, well, depends how you look at it. The bad news is all episodes are dropping at once.
Yeah.
All episodes are dropping at once. Mm-hmm. Once again, all episodes of The Bear will be dropping all at once.
How's Echo? Is Echo okay? Was Echo bad?
Echo was mid. It was mid. Echo was mid. Echo is a...
Yeah, but they did that last time though for The Bear.
Did they?
Yeah, The Bear has always been all episodes all at once.
So are we scared?
I never liked it. I always hated it.
I don't like that viewing.
I always hated it.
Oh yeah, because of the conversations though. I was gonna say I could watch it once a week, but then
I love the weekly. I love certain episodes with the slats more on a weekly basis, like
the
family dinner.
The five one, the dinner one, the fish, the fish,
the fork,
the forks, bro.
Also Royal Rumble.
Yeah, all those elements would have been great as a weekly thing to have discussion.
Because then everyone would have yappered. Do you know how much it would have popped on flipping X if they had dropped on a week? Oh my days.
What I love about her, yeah, is she starts talking about something that she's excited about, and she cuts off her own sentence and just loses her mind. It's amazing. I notice it all the time. It's so sick. That cool, yeah, cool. I mean, I wanted it to be a great conversation on her week, but
No, because
if
that
it
adds
ain't
on to
broke-
the experience.
if it ain't
It
broke
does.
though, I mean,
But it has been broke, no? I mean,
Yeah,
it's
because
been great
do you know how many
seasons.
spoilers you'd go on?
Yeah.
I actively went off of X so I could not have any spoilers. But I was still having spoilers on Instagram, even though I tried to make sure that I wasn't even on that algorithm. There was
Yeah.
no way of hiding it. You were
binge it.
done.
You have to binge it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Binge it.
By
Otherwise-
force, you have to binge it now.
Fucking hell, man, that's gonna be
That's
intense.
not good.
What's this, June?
I have to watch 100 movies in a month. How the fuck am I gonna do that after binge The Bear?
And also, it's
get a best
Ayo's
cut.
directorial debut.
Oh yeah,
Wait, she's doing an episode,
She's
innit?
directing
Yeah.
a few episodes. I think it's a few.
How many?
one
How
or
many?
two.
Oh, how many? A few. How many
I
episodes
think
is there?
Don't quote me on that. She's definitely directing 8 episodes. I don't know.
How many
I
episodes?
think it's 8.
8 hours each, give or take.
Maybe less than that.
8 hours.
Maybe 40 to 30 minutes.
Oh no!
Sleep isn't that
I
really
just
that important.
remembered something.
That's it.
Oh, I saw a still photo from like the new season, and now I know there's something that's going to happen, and it's triggered me. You know where everyone's wearing.
Oh yeah, the suits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, no, fine. Sorry, my bad. You're good. Say again something?
No, I'm not going to talk about that.
No, I was
Good.
trying to-
Don't worry, it's
No.
good. It's cool. So yeah, so that's the good and the bad of The Bear. But you know what? I got no more other news, man. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, come on, man.
You got enough. You talk about 3 films. You talk about news, like shit.
What do you want from me? Intake.
Let's do intakes. Like, God damn.
What have I taken inside?
In terms of intakes,
Yeah.
I'm continuing to watch X-Men 97. Fuck, you know. Was it episode 9? God damn. This show, it seems like every episode just gets better and better and better. What happened in episode 9, if you've seen episode 9, there's some scenes in that it's just, I was speechless. I was looking at the screen like, well done. So I've been watching that. I recommend anyone that's into animation shows or loved X-Men in general, watch that. That was sick. I think that's what I've been watching. Plus all the movies I've been watching.
I haven't watched a lot, man. I tried watching Mad Max, couldn't get over it, and I'm actually really excited to watch Furious. Every time the trailer comes up in the cinemas, I'm like,
Yeah. Quick information on that, which was meant to be, it was gonna be like a news report, but yeah, I have no time for that. But there's talks that there's a 12-minute action sequence in this film. I believe a one take. I'm not sure.
Huh?
But it says it's gonna be 12 minutes of just continuous action, and the main character, can't remember her name.
Anya Taylor-Johnson.
Yeah, she has. It's been reported she has 30 lines in this film.
So
And
it's just pure action.
George Miller, the director, he said he's going for less dialogue in this film. He's going for visuals, which another director said, and he got a lot of flack for saying it for Dune. But it seemed like people were cool with him saying that it's fine to have less dialogue in the film, which I personally agree with, if as long as the visuals complement it. But yeah, that I'm looking forward to that film as well.
But then
Yeah.
I also have like Dune. It worked really well for, and Blade Runner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it works.
It can work. It's just that's what I'm saying. These kind of news nuggets is like they mean nothing to me because it's all relative to the story that's been trying to be told and all that stuff. But yeah, other than
But like, at least she's saying 30 more lines than she did in Dune Part 2.
That's true. She said nothing.
29 more lines. She said 1 line in Dune Part 2. Just saying. Spoiler.
That doesn't count because it was the fetus.
No, she said something. It was a
Yeah, in that flashback.
yeah. She said
That
something.
flash forward.
Sorry,
Wait.
foreshadowing.
The dream.
The dream. I mean,
Premonition.
the only intakes I got really truly are the stuff that I want to watch. I'm really excited for the bike riders.
Same.
I'm so
I was
excited.
ready for it while I was watching Kingdom of the Planet Apes.
There's a book.
Yeah, like
The
Dune.
visual.
Oh, I'll show you.
Please, I'm buying it tomorrow. The bike riders. I just really like Tom Hardy in that kind of persona.
That's his bag.
The way he does that even like with the grey hairs, it's like fucking Mr. Fantastic.
Do you
bro.
know what? Like, every time everyone mentions this, I think about the time I actually saw him IRL.
Oh my
That's all.
god, you're
Yeah.
crazy, man.
That's a man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try my best.
You just say IRL. I'm so old, bro.
Do you know what IRL is?
I know what it is, but I'm
you
laughing because she just used that as a term. I didn't know people just use
Is
that.
it even just it's
I
like
thought it was just you use that in text.
yeah, lol. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best to finish these Mad Max movies. When's Furiosa coming out? End of this month, isn't it?
Yeah.
24th.
Why was this movie? Why is it so heavily marketed? Yeah, fair enough. Makes sense.
Marketing's been crazy for him. Have you
It
seen
is.
the marketing for
Yeah, I thought because a lot of people are doing a lot of Furiosa stuff a lot earlier than they should
yeah,
be. Was it meant to come out earlier or something? What's going on?
I have no idea, but I appreciate the marketing. It's really guerrilla
Trailer's
style
great.
marketing as
Yeah.
well. It's pretty dope.
So yeah, that's another franchise I want to take off my list, and I'm excited to take it off. But boy, I'm struggling.
I like. You should just go watch Furious Road. That's obviously just a classic. That's a fucking classic.
No, I know. Yeah, I really want to watch. That's what I said. This is what me watching these modern ones, the more modern ones, is like me anticipating that one is inspiration for me to watch the previous ones. So I really wanted to watch this movie. War for the Planet of the Apes, for those who are listening on audio.
Thank you for that.
I'm learning. So I really wanted to watch War for the Planet of the Apes, and my inspiration to watch that one is to like, that's the reward essentially. That's the treat at the end of the thing of watching all these previous ones. And so watching with Mad Max is the same thing. Is I'm watching the previous one in anticipation and excitement to watch Fury Road and Furiosa, and I might be pleasantly surprised with what I see in the first. Oh yeah, there's 4 of them to watch. There's 3 old ones.
Let's watch Furious Road.
No,
we're gonna talk about your
I can't
films,
do it.
Oh, I forgot I was talking there for a second. I watched Triangle of Sadness for the second time round. This is another A24 film. No, it's Curzon.
No, yeah, I think it's Curzon.
It's a Curzon film. Sorry, it's not A24. It's Curzon.
Yeah, I believe so. I'll double check. But yeah.
Starring Woody Harrelson
Hello,
Yeah.
Woody. Hello, bit Woody.
Yeah, it's a Curzon film. Curzon film, yeah.
and Harris Dixon, who's a up and coming British actor
East London, come on, gang, gang, gang.
who's now becoming a director. So I watched that, and it was the second time I watched it because the way that the storyline is, it's very chaotic and it kind of turns and twists about, but it made a lot more sense the second time round. I really enjoyed how much of like how it was critical of almost the Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a critical
It was,
version of
yeah.
the Titanic, which I
Yeah.
really liked. And I really liked that the key theme was a dissection of greed. Each character in their own way had some form of greed, and it was really interesting to kind of have that insight the second time round.
Yeah.
I also watched Where the Crawdad Sings. So Daisy Edgar Jones, Harris Dixon again, and it's based off of a book. And this is the second time I'd watched it again. Really liked it. It had beautiful cinematography in terms of like looking at the South American swamp like picturesque landscape, and it really it kind of made me a bit sad that, you know, to think that most of these spots or areas that the storyline is actually built on technically wouldn't exist as much because of the way that life has been built. But it was an interesting true crime. It was a true crime romance twist, and I don't want to say any more, but the ending, you'll be gagged. You'll be like, oh, she what? They what? Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Bro.
Rotting. Okay. I'm
Rotting.
sad.
Not me.
So for both films, I would give second time round. I'd give Triangle of Sadness 5 stars because I watched it second time. So.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And Where the Crawdad Sings, I'd give it like 3.5, maybe 4 stars. Yeah.
Fair. I didn't know a thing. Daisy Edgar Jones is in this.
Yeah.
I didn't even know she's from London, Islington.
Both films are on Netflix, by the way.
She's
So
with,
if you want to watch them.
Ain't she with Robert Pattinson? They have a kid together now.
No, that's Suki Waterhouse.
Oh, I got my wax confused. Sorry.
Suki.
She used to be a
Why-
model.
It's not Robert
Why people
Pattinson.
called Suki?
No, it's Suki
Okay,
Waterhouse.
okay.
Waterhouse. Suki Waterhouse don't make no sense as a name. Suki Waterhouse. Suki feels Japanese. Waterhouse feels white.
Because she's white.
Is she Japanese?
She biracial.
No.
Biracial. Girl.
Conceived in Japan. Japonese.
So any man's got the face on.
That's just my face.
Fix it.
So
Is that your own unconscious bias that you've now
Yes.
active and
My
trained
dad
in
used to say
yourself?
Sigma Mujik, which is fix your face. Best
No, your own unconscious bias about black female faces.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, I'm racist. I'm an open racist. Gang shit.
clip that.
Apes together strong.
Any more films?
No, that's everything.
What you got?
Me?
Oh, you went first, innit?
I've watched my films, but I'm getting ready for my 100.
But yes, let's close off on that because I'm gonna have another argument with you.
What? We're wrapping up, bro. What do you
No,
want?
let's just wrap up now, please.
This is good content.
No.
The thing is, yeah.
Enough!
No, I would love for lad to do it, but lad just drag stuff out. You just,
What,
can you do this in 1 minute?
Yes. What the hell are you doing?
What do you mean?
You're gonna start in June.
Yeah,
You're gonna do 100 movies a month.
Yeah.
The month.
in 30 days.
In 30 days. What? No. Stop.
What?
No, it's just like. I'll give you.
What?
I'll give you. No, give me a second. I'll give you an opportunity to make it more realistic.
No,
75.
people believe I can do this.
Who's people? Name one.
Other platforms.
One person. One platform.
Posting credits. It's another film
Give me
platform.
someone else.
Small Times Credits, which is gonna do a feature
There's a
episode
lot of credits, you know.
on us. That's their names.
That being said,
Shout them out.
Let's wrap up the.
Yeah. See? Now look.
No, it's just.
Look.
I just want to. Yeah, it's looking very.
Sorry, that wasn't very encouraging. You did great.
Thank you, darling. It's not looking very unrealistic, man.
Ew, what the
I
fuck?
don't exactly comment like a natural part.
No, but like we were being nice to
Come
each
on.
other. What the wow?
Well.
What the hell?
You're
Thank you
doing
guys for
June.
watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is the Outtake Show. This is episode 40 with myself, Junior Yarman Junes, in the building. Also, quickly, I'm now going to be more active on Letterboxd. My handle is That's Junes on Letterboxd. I'll be using Letterboxd more often than none. Also, shout out Mazzavelli in the building. She's also on Letterboxd with Movie with Maz with...
No movies with Maz.
Yeah, but it's a W. so
Yeah,
it's weird.
movies W Maz.
And Aladdin, which is on not on Letterboxd, but shout out to Aladdin as well. Looking fresh and never look at Aladdin. You can see he's been going to gym as well.
Look, he took
haven't.
off. Oh.
You have been going to gym.
I've been to 2 sessions in 2 weeks.
You
You've
have been
been
going
going
to
Present
gym.
in the space, yeah, but not
Just
in
take the fucking coin. Fucking hell. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening.
Fuck you, man.
Until next time, peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.